on Glycon.
Glycon's coverage of Central Kentucky high school basketball starts now.
And a pleasant good evening. We're live tonight at Tates Creek High School for Central Kentucky high school basketball on Glycon. I'm Chris LeVar. He's former UK Wildcat Robbie Moss. Robbie, some great guards on the floor tonight.
Definitely. Really exceptional guards. You've got Amari Owens for Bryan Station defenders. Very, very ball dominant, but very, very explosive. Gets to his left hand, gets to the basket, really explodes. And then you've got Stephen Franklin for Tates Creek Commodores. They'll be getting after tonight.
It's a big ball game for both teams. Tates Creek losing a tight one Tuesday to Lafayette by 1 point. How do they get back on the winning side?
Well, they're going to try to have to slow down Amari Owens, if that's going to be possible. It's a very, very tough task to do that, but that's the first thing they're going to have to do. Then they're going to have to try to take care of the ball, limit their turnovers, and just try to get better shots offensively.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll have more action right after this commercial break on Glycon.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Get started by finding the program that works for you at bluegrass.kctcs.edu. Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for your world.
Tates Creek and Bryan Station for Thursday night Central Kentucky high school basketball on Glycon. Keaton Belcher, his second year as the Commodores head coach, joins me. Coach, you guys trying to get back on the right side of things after losing a tough one versus Lafayette on Tuesday. Just walk us through what happened in that game.
Well, we've been battle tested, and we're not full strength at the moment, so it's been a tough stretch to start the new year. We just shot poorly. All the credit goes to Lafayette. Their defensive game plan really affected us. They're bigger than us and stronger than us, and we went 6 of 29 from 3. We average 11 threes a game, so if we don't make our perimeter shots, it's hard for us to beat a good team on the road.
You're without a couple of key players tonight, A.J. Slaughter and DJ C. Wright. Both guys start throughout the season. How do you make up for that loss?
It's going to be tough. We're a team, so next man up mentality. What A.J. and DJ provide as sophomores is just a a confidence level for our top 6 or 7 rotation guys. So now we're going to have guys 8, 9, 10, 11 step up tonight for us to be competitive against a 9-4 Bryan Station team.
Stephen Franklin, statistically, it looks like he's having a fantastic year at 18 points. How has he grown into his senior year?
I'm proud of Stephen. He's come a long way emotionally. He's become a very good leader in the locker room vocally. You know, he's had a phenomenal senior year, 18-plus points per game. He drives it hard left-handed, and he's really enhanced his rebounding and his passing. He got his first offer the other day by Berea College, which is a step in the right direction. But since I've had the job for 21 months now, Stephen Franklin has a 99.9% attendance rate, which this day and age is remarkable. So I'm very proud of Stephen Franklin at this moment.
Tom Hoppenrich, the junior we talked earlier, he leads the juniors in the 11th region in scoring at 14 a night. What does he bring to the table?
He's a high-volume, streaky shooter. He's made anywhere from 6 threes a game to 10 threes in a game in his career at Tates Creek. So next year he'll be on the cusp of scoring 1,000 points in the 11th region as a 4-year starter, which is difficult to do. Tommy, when he gets going, he's tough to stop. He's all about the rhythm. If you have to make him put the ball on the floor to be a multi-dimensional player. If you give him naked threes, it's swish more times than not.
Amari Owens, certainly the focal point against Bryan Station tonight for you guys. What is the plan with him?
Pray for snow. No, Amari's having a great season. He's had a great career. He's going to play in the Atlantic Sun Conference, the same conference that I played in when I played at Belmont. So I'm excited for his future. We have to have 1.5 guys on him, if not more, at all times. You know, he averages 26 or 27 a game. You know, him and Adams are kind of their two-headed monster. So we're trying to hold those guys under 45 combined points tonight. That's our goal defensively.
We talked about the growth that Stephen has made as a senior. What have you noticed the development with Amari Owens now that you've seen him now for 2 straight years?
I think his defense and his rebounding's improved a little bit from last year. I've noticed that he's going after more basketballs, and he's a little bit more tougher defensively. So you can't just go and score on him anymore. Now it's more of a challenge. So as he transitions to Eastern Kentucky University, Coach Hamilton's getting a more well-rounded player than just a scorer.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Head coach Keaton Belcher of Tates Creek will step aside. Be right back after this on Glycod.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Central Kentucky, don't be afraid of your pool water. Talk to the experts at Suntime Pools, your BioGuard dealer. For over 50 years, our reputation has made us the company of choice for all your pool needs. Visit our store for a full line of BioGuard products, equipment, and accessories. Have your swimming pool sparkling in no time. Visit Suntime Pools today.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Central Kentucky, don't be afraid of your pool water. Talk to the experts at Suntime Pools, your BioGuard dealer. For over 50 years, our reputation has made us the company of choice for all your pool needs. Visit our store for a full line of BioGuard products, equipment, and accessories. Have your swimming pool sparkling in no time. Visit Suntime Pools today.
From Glycod, it's Central Kentucky High School basketball. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for your world. Tonight's game is brought to you by Man O' War Harley-Davidson. 100% Kentucky owned and operated. New Vista. We see the good ahead. Tim Short Auto Plaza. Take the short drive to satisfaction. Martin's Peterbilt. Keeping you rolling. Elite Building Products, where you'll find top quality products for your home. Cartown Kia, movement that inspires. Carpenter's Local 1650, build your winning career today. And by Suntime Pools and Spas and Apex Driving School. And now, courtside for all the action from Glycod on Central Kentucky High School basketball. Presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
Well, they've dimmed the lights as they welcome you back to Tates Creek High School. Should be a great matchup tonight. It's Bryan Station and Tates Creek live tonight on Glycod. Time now for your starting lineups presented by our great friends at Apex Driving School. For Bryan Station, they'll be anchored by Amari Owens. He is amongst the top 10 all-time Lexington High School basketball players in scoring. As a senior, he averages 25 points per game. Improving sophomore Torrance Sanford is in the backcourt. Also, Kamani Barber, Kaliko Roberts, and Tayshawn Adams will start up front for this Bryan Station team. And the starters for Tates Creek, again, there are a couple of men down tonight without A.J. Slaughter and D.J. Seawright. More scoring will absorb by Stephen Franklin at 18 points per game. Tom Hobbenrich averages 15. Then you've got Luke Ratliff, Brady Manning, and Hamsi Isa. We are live tonight with Ravi Moss. I'm Chris LeBar, and welcome back as Tates Creek will possess to start this game. And Bryan Station in a straight man. There's an Hobbenrich three. That's his bread and butter, and he's off the mark with that one. Brady Manning, the outlet pass, and it's blocked on the three by Ratliff, out of bounds to the Commodores.
Good opening possession defensively by Bryan Station there. They did let Hobbenrich do what he likes to do, and that's shoot a three. Missed it. Got away with one there.
As Luke Ratliff will inbound for a Tates Creek team trying to break a 4-game losing string, lost a heartbreaker Tuesday by a point at Lafayette, and the game's first foul. Tonight's officials anchored by our dear friend Don Werner. He'll be joined by Anthony Mealy and Dave Hammonds.
Tates Creek with the early turnover. Bryan Station returns the favor.
They sure do.
Something they're going to have to do a lot better job of is taking care of the basketball.
Franklin did not get the friendly bounce, and possession underneath to Bryan Station. And Tayshawn Adams will inbound, and Robbie, this is a young man really underneath the radar here statewide, but certainly not locally.
Not locally. He's a big-time player. He had an injury, broke both of his wrists this summer. Took him out of a lot of AAU basketball, and I think it took him out of the map for a lot of colleges, but he's a big-time basketball player. He and Owens are the two-headed monster for this Bryan Station team.
And we'll see the game plan defensively for Tates Creek. Great fake by Adams. The aforementioned Tayshawn has Station on the board.
You can just see the fluidity of his movement right there. Great shot fake. uses his length, explode to the basket, easy layup.
And Tates Creek, their response on this end is they'll try to get some offense negotiated. They've got a much smaller Sanford against Bell. And a corner three going to be off from Luke Ratliff. And out of bounds again. Dead ball rebound to Tates Creek. As the Commodores down an early field goal. And Hobbenrich splitting the double team. And the pesky Sanford, the pint-sized sophomore, comes away with the steal.
5'7". Defenders offensive play didn't even see him coming.
And with him at the point, you've got Owens now off the ball and two dynamic, elite, athletically gifted guards for Station. There's Adams swerving to the left, corner three, Barber off. Backside rebound and right through the wickets of Tayshawn Adams, 35 and a turnover possession. Tates Creek.
Bryan Station doesn't do a great job of shooting the basketball. Tates Creek understands that, comes out in a box and one. So they're just trying to box Amari Owens, keep him away from the ball, out of the ball, and just going to kind of live and see if the other guys can beat him.
Possum Issa in backcourt. As the Commodores 2 minutes dry to start this game. The lone basket by Tayshawn Adams for Bryan Station. There's Hobbenrich. He'll arc a three. He's 0 of his first two, and the rebound snared by 35 Adams. Up to number 5, Amari Owens.
That's just too easy. Coast to coast for Amari Owens, showing his explosiveness. You let him get to his left hand, that's just going to be happening all day.
Issa down the promenade, and Tates Creek needing a bucket here. Hobbenrich. 3 in the air, off the mark, and the rebound going to trickle right out to Brady Manning. I think his parents like quarterbacks.
Yeah, worked out well for him.
As Manning around Franklin heaves one. There it is.
Big basket there for Tates Creek. Get everybody settled down. Get some of the anxious energy out beginning to start this game.
Stephen Franklin, he shoots threes very well, just shy of 40% on the year. And Issa with a steal. And Issa back to Franklin in the corner. He'll try another. And there's Owens to collect the air ball rebound for Bryan Station. Now Sanford inside the lane. Arcs it long, and that's a play on. Owens from Adams. And Issa, he's been an energy bug early for Tates Creek with that rebound.
He really does everything for Tates Creek. Doesn't score a lot of points, but really good in handling the ball, bringing it up. Physical presence for them. He's going to have to try to help them rebound because defenders do have a size advantage.
3.5 minutes deep. 4-3 Bryan Station. There's Hobbenrich off his mark, off the glass. And the rebound going to catapult right out to Bryan Station. Tonight's broadcast is authorized by Tates Creek High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for watching. Station going to their bench. They'll bring on Oliver Kaiser, 6'3 senior, as he'll inbound to Sanford. Adams on the bounce, off the mark, and it's going to leak out of bounds to Tates Creek.
One part of his game that can use a little more refining is making moves off the dribble, off the bounce, trying to play off the bounce, but still recovering from that broken wrist.
Hamza Issa. Exchange a pass to Landon Bates, number 43. He's on the floor for Tates Creek for the first time. 6'6 senior. Where did the points come from in the half court for this Commodore team?
That's going to be the question. I mean, Hobbenrich has had some good looks early. He hasn't got it going yet, but he's going to have to be a guy that steps up along with Stephen Franklin to help out. But missing A.J. Slaughter and D.J. Searwright, you can see they're a bit out of order early.
Take a quick 30-second timeout. Keaton Belcher called one for Creek, and we're back in 30 on Glycod.
Can one to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Back live at Tates Creek High School. Chris Labar, Robbie Moss, John Strange, our camera operator, Steve Bird producing tonight's game. And it will belong out of the dead ball timeout to Tates Creek. Commodores 8-6 coming in. As Franklin trapped in backcourt, Amari Owens with the theft and connection.
This is where you're really going to see A.J. Slaughter and D.J. Searwright being gone. Stephen Franklin's really the only ball handler. He's the primary ball handler. The other guys from Tates Creek just aren't as comfortable. Bryan Station trying to take advantage of that with the press.
There's Hobbin Rich and Amari Owens on that quick closeout, negating the three attempt. Now Franklin pausing. High-low attempted, and it's stolen out of there by Oliver Kaiser, the beneficiary. There's Amari Owens swerving inside the lane, and he got the roll.
So strong, and he commits to the dribble. He never gives up on his dribble, and he believes he can make every shot.
Franklin with the answer. There's Stephen Franklin. He's got all 5 of the Commodore points.
Battle of the lefties.
5.5 minutes elapsed from Center Parkway in what is an 8-5 Bryan Station beginning. Owens, a deep one up top. And Bates strong-arming that rebound. How about that for Tates Creek? There's Tom Hobbenrich, number 10. And he'll hand to his companion, number 12, Ham Issa.
Hobbenrich has missed some shots early, but that can't let him get away from shooting the basketball. They're going to need his offense. He's going to have to continue to shoot until he finds it.
Now Franklin arcing a three, steered that long. Hobbenrich the follow. And a Tates Creek foul. A Bryan Station personal foul.
That's exactly what you want to do if you're Hobbenrich. If you're not making shots, go to the offensive glass, get you an offensive rebound, try to get a layup. You get fouled, you get to go to the free throw line and try to get your stroke going from here.
And Hobbenrich getting the friendly roll.
Sees
77% free throw shooter.
Yeah, once you see the ball go in, you get going at this point.
Carson Bell, number 15, 6'1 junior, checks in for Creek. Also our first glance at 5'10 junior, number 2, Jordan Strong. So Keaton Belcher going to bring on a couple of guards. And they're going to go small here with the exception of Bates as Hobbenrich drains the second of 2.
Not a lot of size on the court for either team right now. Tayshawn Adams is really the only big on the court.
So do you post him up? You attack that
deficiency?
Yeah,
you really, right now, especially with this lineup, you want to throw the ball to him right now and let him operate. Need a cut there. That's a good cut. There
Ashford dips it down in the lane. Banked in, rammed in off the window.
Owens.
It was number 20. We'll try to get a name with that number. What is a 10-7 Bryan Station lead?
It's Chris Owens. So
okay.
Chris Owens.
Well, you were half right.
Yeah.
And a foul underneath. Take a look at the series history while we have a moment. These two teams, they meet at least once a year, dating back to 97 Station with the upper hand, including a blowout win last year on the north side. So the Commodores inbound. And a three partially blocked, I believe, on the closeout by Ashford. Running the floor, Chris Owens banks it in.
Both these teams struggle to score in the half court, especially with guys out for Tates Creek. So getting up and down and getting some transition baskets is going to be important.
There's a three and a much-needed Jordan Strong answer for the Commodores.
And that's it. Both these teams want to do this. They need to get up and down the court, get easy baskets like that. Amari Owens getting to his left hand again.
Amari with 8 early, 14-10 defenders. There's Jordan Strong in the backcourt. And the Commodores possessing the ball here in the balance of this stanza. As Landon Bates finds an open three. That's going to steer out from Carson Bell on a long rebound above the glass. 4 more Commodores check in as Bryan Station will inbound.
Coach Belcher probably subbing a little more without his starter, A.J. Slaughter and D.J. Searwright. Getting a lot more guys in the game. A lot of the JV guys are playing, going to play a lot more minutes tonight.
Here's Torrance Sanford at 2. Chris Owens at 3 to close it. Yes! Chris Owens with 7. And Bryan Station leading by that same margin. We'll step aside. Second quarter on the way back from Center Parkway. This is Glycod.
First responders do the incredible. They help save lives. And so can you by donating at CSL Plasma. Your plasma donation can help create 24 critical life-saving medicines. And you can be rewarded for your generosity. Every plasma donation can do so much for so many. Do the amazing. Help save lives. Donate plasma today at your local CSL Plasma Center.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
Chris LeBar, ex-UK Wildcat Ravi Moss welcome you back to Tates Creek. Chris Owens, 7 points off the bench. Bryan Station leading by that same margin. There you see head coach Champ Ligon donning the clipboard there on the far left of your screen. Always great to chat with head coach of the Defenders. I know you had a nice conversation with him earlier.
I did. Coach Ligon. Oh.
Strong drive by Amari Owens, fouled by Franklin.
Coach Ligon's just really high on his basketball team. Says he has a bunch of great kids, really high character kids, and is really enjoying the fact that he's able to coach Amari Owens in his last season as he gets ready to go to play for A.W. Hamilton at Eastern Kentucky.
Going to join the Atlantic Sun. As Owens 4-2, and certainly this is a part of his ball game that has received a lot of scrutiny, and he's worked awfully hard at that craft.
Yeah, he'll continue to work hard. Shooting the basketball, especially from distance, is the one knock that people try to have on Amari Owens, but it comes with time. The more you shoot, he'll get up a lot of shots over this summer, and he'll be ready to play in the A-Sun next year.
62% marksman from the foul line. Amari with 9 points. And the second one off. Rebound, Tom Hobbenrich. As Tates Creek down a high water mark margin of 8.
Away with a double dribble.
Brady Manning hoist one in.
Big shot by Brady Manning. That's what he does. Brady Manning is a three-point shooter. He wants to get in the cracks, find some openings, and let it fly.
18-13. There's Torrance Sanford on the handle for Station. Boy, Sanford can get to his spot. Lickety split, and Manning slides in, and a charge called on Station.
Affecting the game in a really, really positive way. Brady Manning first knocks down the three at the other end, and then comes down here and takes a big charge. Get Bryan Station back in the game. Tates Creek back in the game.
Hamza Issa into forecourt, being ridden up the floor by Chris Owens. Now number 12, Issa on the handle. Hobbenrich, hoist. And it's long. Another one flirting with over the backboard. Rebound leaking out to Bryan Station, or is it? And Hobbenrich out with it. Brady Manning flings it. Yes!
Another one. Brady Manning feeling it early.
Brady Manning with 2 consecutive threes, and Stephen Franklin fouled by Bryan Station's Kamani Barber.
What a spark by Brady Manning. Tates Creek can take care of the basketball. They've got to stop turning the basketball over, especially live ball turnovers. They've given Bryan Station 6 points already off turnovers. If they eliminate that, they're winning in this game right now.
And Tayshawn Adams, you see his versatility as he's going to shadow the point. Hobbin Rich finds Manning, and there's the quick closeout.
Yeah, Amari knows he's made 2 threes. He's going to get back on him this time.
Franklin, his offhand, which is the right hand, drives, and the left off the window. As Amari Owens collects the rebound, and he'll head to the foul line.
I mean, that's so good. Brady Manning knows he's left-handed. Amari gives him the fake left, steps over to the right, gets to the basket and finishes, gets to the free throw line. Just explosive basketball player.
How do you defend that play?
Good. You hope that you guess the right way. That's what you got to do. When he's coming at you full steam and you're backpedaling with no help, you're at his will.
Amari over 2,100 career points.
Second in Bryan Station history. He continues to score the way he is. He'll be the all-time leading scorer in Bryan Station.
Number 1 being held by, I believe, Mike Allen.
It's big time. Really, really big time. His father, Easter, he put him through the workouts early. I used to think he was a little too tough on him. I say, Easter, chill out, man. The kid can play. But it's obviously paid off.
As Tates Creek hanging around 6 minutes in this first half. And Owens going to bump and be called for the foul as he'll collide with number 14, Luke Ratliff of Tates Creek.
Always hated those fouls. Always hated those fouls. You don't see both going for the ball, but it is a foul. It is what it is.
And the ball will be inbounded underneath us by Luke Ratliff. Commodores bring on number 32, Jamon Jackson. An interesting story. He was injured for much of last year and just declared eligible this season, and a moving screen on Jackson.
Trying to get his sea legs. Guard's got to give him a second. He's got to give him a second to get set. I know it's a foul on the big guy, but the guard just has to wait a second, hold, and then come off the screen after the screen is actually set.
And Sanford in backcourt. Bryan Station 9-4 coming in. A couple of nice wins over a very solid Caverna team, and then beat a red-hot Jeffersontown Chargers team last month. They lost to some heavyweights, Madison Central. Also North Laurel and South Oldham, who can rain in threes against anybody. And Owens arcs it in. Chris Owens.
Chris Owens with the Dirk step back, 1 foot, put it up. He's playing with extreme confidence.
Chris Owens has 9. As the Commodores trying to sing their way back in this game. With 5 minutes left in the first half as Issa spins right. Nice up fake. Rams it in for 2.
Really good body control there by Issa. Got Adams off of his feet, took his time, and finished. Well done.
21-18 with 4:50 in this second quarter. Owens veering right. Pull up. Got that one too.
Mid-range game, strong. Oh, yep.
And a travel in backcourt for an unforced turnover as Amari Owens connecting Pryor on the mid-range game.
That's the turnover that drives Coach Belcher crazy. Not real pressure, just token pressure, and just didn't put the ball down.
Arced into Sanford, and Torrance Sanford missed that runner long. Owens with a follow, and that's a play through, and it's going to deflect off of Tom Hobbenrich of Tates Creek.
I'll tell you what, Chris Owens is really, really impacting this game in a positive way. He's going to get a lot of minutes for Bryan Station if he continues to play like this.
There's Amari Owens in the corner. Owens inside the line. Drives hard, and a Tates Creek foul.
He is so strong. Getting him off of his left hand is what you try to do. But it's something about lefties. He's like Manu, all the lefties, they just get to that hand. And getting him downhill, there's nothing you're going to do to stop it. This is the area where he really needs to improve.
And that one bounces out. Amari now misfiring on his last 2 from the foul line.
he doesn't really finish the shot. He kind of backs off before the ball's done. He needs to stick in there and finish the shot, and it'll go in.
And Owens one more from the foul line as Bryan Station is led throughout, led by 7 after 1. Tates Creek has been within a basket on several occasions. And Amari gets that one to go. So he's now in double figures. Chris Owens has 9. And here's Stephen Franklin all alone for a 3. Needed that one.
Big shot, keeping them close, keeping them in touch.
Stephen Franklin with 8. Tayshawn Adams misses the response. Dug out of there by Tates Creek. It's Issa. And Issa into forecourt over to Tom Hobbenrich. There's a 3. And Franklin, great effort, but then he threw it right to Hobbenrich, and Tom puts it in.
Got to stay with it. Didn't give up on the play. Got in there and got an easy bucket. 1-point game.
Tom Hobbenrich with 4, but credit Stephen Franklin for keeping that loose ball alive. Ashford up top for Station. Underneath, Tayshawn Adams. Adams being badgered by Brady Manning. And a turnover as Ashford tried to find Chris Owens in the corner.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication there. Ashford got into the gap, but just threw it in between both of Payne and Chris Owens.
Here's Stephen Franklin. Hobbenrich tries this side of the floor. There it is.
There you go. You got to keep firing. You got to keep firing. He's not going to miss them all.
Tom Hobbenrich now 36 made threes for Tates Creek this season, leading the Commodores, and they've got their first lead.
Commodores back in the box and 1. Let's see how Bryan Station tries to attack this.
So you've got Stephen Franklin up top, trying to shadow Amari Owens. Look at that move.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and a travel.
Oh, they called it. Oh, wow. That's a tough one. Amari has a smile on his face like, I'm not sure about that one.
Let's take one more look.
I didn't see it. Didn't see it.
So Creek by 2. Nearing the 2:20 mark of this second quarter. Hobbenrich in the corner. Deflected. Great play by Amari Owens. There's 2.
Got his 2 back.
4-point swing in a tie game. Hobbenrich down the hill. Now Issa accelerating, and Adams the eraser. As number 5, Amari Owens works his way. There's Sanford. Tayshawn Adams will spin it around.
Tie ball game. Station needs to get a good shot here.
Keaton Belcher really working that far sideline as Owens arcs it underneath, and a great play by Brady Manning, who slid in again.
Second charge he's taken. He was under the basket, but he gets the call anyway.
The art of taking the charge, it's not something you see a lot nowadays, certainly at the high school level, and credit Brady Manning. He's drawn 2 on Amari Owens in this half.
It's such a big-time play. Drawing a charge, it energizes your team. You get a possession. You get a foul on the other team's best player. It's such a great thing to do. Unfortunate that it's not as cool as it used to be, I guess.
There's Tates Creek in a draw with 1:34 first half. Now Franklin from Manning, and Franklin nearly backed that baby in as Issa cleans it up, and stolen away by Kamani Barber. And Kamani Barber arcs it up and off. And touched last by a closing Kaliko Roberts, and it will belong to Tates Creek.
A.J. Slaughter's presence and D.J. Searwright's presence is grossly felt right now. Tates Creek has turned the ball over, Tom, and again, there's another one.
Right on cue.
Right on cue. They've got to stop turning the basketball over. it's got to be at least 8 to 9 turnovers and possibly more, and we're still in the first half. You can't do that and win basketball games.
You do have 2 fouls for Amari Owens. He is on the bench with 118.5. And perhaps this is the opportunity for Tayshawn Adams to take over. Here's the inbound. Roberts cuts and shuffles.
Yeah, I forgot to put it down.
Coming up at half, we'll update the score ticker. We'll have a look at your first half stats. Been a very competitive start. 2 teams looking for a big win outside of district play.
Yeah, both teams need this win. Tates Creek needs to get back going the right way. Station needs to try to continue what they're doing.
Tom Hobbenrich left wing. Now under a minute, and we'll see how Creek opts to play. As Strong finds Manning. Brady Manning tries another. And the rebound going to trickle right out to Bryan Station. That's Torrance Sanford. He'll apply the break. Chris Owens arcs it long. Cleaned up and punched in by Tayshawn Adams.
There he is. Coloco Roberts kept that open, kept that play alive. Adams, the beneficiary of that, knows what to do inside.
Under 20 seconds in this first half. And Creek going to hang on to it for 1 as Hobbenrich inside the lane. There's Manning and out of bounds.
Hobbenrich had the right idea. He broke down Roberts. He got into the paint. Just an off-target pass that Brady Manning wasn't able to hold on to. 2.9. See, Bryan Station can get any type of decent look at the basket right now.
Oliver Kaiser checks in for the second time for Bryan Station. And his responsibility will be to inbound here. And Kaiser arcs it all the way down. What a great throw. And a huge play with .7.
That was a touchdown. What a pass by Oliver Kaiser. Checked in the game and put it on the money to Tayshawn Adams. He had the size advantage, caught, gathered, and finished for the big basket to try to put these defenders up 5 going into the half.
Well, and the arc nearly drew rain as Adams got the roll in a big swing. And that's going to take us to half. Tayshawn Adams, the 3-point play. Oliver Kaiser, the assist, and Bryan Station leading over Tates Creek 31-26. More coverage coming up from Center Parkway in Lexington. You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball from Glycott.
My favorite thing about being a student at U of L is just the sense of community that I have on campus or off campus. Sports has positively influenced my life by taking me out of just slumps that I have in dark places. Anytime I'm feeling down or maybe alone, I always have basketball to go to. I can go to the gym at any time of the day and just my mind clears up. My name is Javon Hadley, and I'm better without it.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Man O' War Harley-Davidson, your 100% Kentucky-owned and operated Harley-Davidson motorcycle dealership at 2073 Bryan Road in Lexington. Visit manowarhd.com.
Chris Labar, Ravi Moss back live at Tates Creek High School. 31-26 station by 5 over the Commodores. What caught your eye, Ravi, in the first half?
Just how explosive Amari Owens is. Getting to the basket, getting downhill, getting to his left hand. Again, Eastern Kentucky's getting a jewel with that. And then just the turnovers from Tates Creek. They're only down 5, and a lot of it was due to that last play, a phenomenal catch that Tayshaun Adams had at the end of the quarter. But to be only down 5 with as many turnovers as they've had in the first half, they have to actually be okay and excited about where they are.
For Creek, they've made some timely threes, but every time they've had the lead or been right on the verge, Station has had the response.
Yeah, Station has always come back with a response, and it's usually off of a turnover from Tates Creek. But Station has answered the call for the most part. Brady Manning has done a phenomenal job this game, coming in and making threes, taking charges, doing everything that he can to keep the Commodores in it. Going to see if they can get some more from Stephen Franklin and maybe a little bit more out of Hobbenrich here in the second half.
We'll update the first half stats in just a couple of minutes. Let's take one more look at that last play to close the first half. And what a great pass out of there by Oliver Kaiser.
It was so perfect. The arc on it was beautiful. Tayshaun Adams did a great job of getting separation, catching, and taking his time. A lot of kids will rush that shot. He took his time, gathered, was able to finish through the contact, and then he goes to the free throw line and finishes to give them a 5-point lead right now.
5-point lead at the break station, leads Tates Creek. Now this for Apex Driving School. You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
To safe, confident driving starts at Apex Driving School. Apex is family-owned and operated, offering teen and adult driving lessons given by state-certified instructors. They also provide a wide range of services, including classroom instruction, freeway interstate driving, and road test prep. Register today. Apex Driving School, where learning to drive feels like family.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
More coverage straight ahead. Again, Bryan Station leads Tates Creek at the half, 31-26. We'll tell you more about it right after this timeout. Live from Center Parkway, it's Glycod.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
Join Glycod in our quest to expand the visibility of tonight's student athletes through our free-to-watch platform. And please subscribe and tell a friend, as Glycod is changing the way you watch high school athletics. Chris Labar, Robbie Moss back at Tates Creek Station, leading by 5 at the half. A couple of quick tweaks, Robbie, for both teams. What do you see in the second half?
I see Tates Creek trying to take care of the basketball, minimize their turnovers, and Bryan Station continuing to handle the pressure and get downhill and attack the basket, use their size advantage, and get easy layups.
And for Tates Creek, they certainly could use some more three-point marksmanship. That's a big part of their game.
Yeah, Tates Creek really wants to get Tom Hobenrich to make some shots. He's had some good looks. I feel like he rushed a little bit at the beginning of the game, but he's settled down now. If he can make some threes, they can climb right back in this game and give Bryan Station all they want.
Take a look at your first half numbers here momentarily, as Bryan Station will inbound to start the second half. Live stats at halftime presented by Greg Horn, our dear friend, and his mission at Hope is here. And take our word for it. These stats look good. It's been that kind of night technologically for us, but take our word for it. So here we go. Station will have it as Barber up top.
Tates Creek comes out in looks like a 1-1-3.
Is it a Bob Huggins defense, Robbie?
Yeah.
There's Tayshawn Adams near wing.
Bryan Station doesn't shoot the ball well. They only shoot at 24% from three-point land, so they're not surprised to see a zone. Oh, and there you go. Make a shot, young fella. Torrance Sanford with the three.
And Sanford with his first three. As Issa spinning. And Issa stolen out of there. Good play by Kamani Barber as Amari Owens in transition. And an and one and a great start for Bryan Station.
He's just too strong. You get him in the open court, he's like a runaway train. There's no stopping the kid.
So Bryan Station with 5 quick points to expand this lead.
nightmare start for Tates Creek. Exactly what you didn't want to happen. Come out, let Bryan Station get a quick one, turn it over.
There's Tayshawn Adams cleaning that miss up.
And what was a 5-point lead is ballooned up to 11.
And Tates Creek needing a timeout. Amari Owens now 17 points. A 7-0 Bryan Station start in this second half, and we'll have more right after this from Glycod.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
38-26 Bryan Station. Check that 37-26 with 7:15 in this third quarter. Amari Owens needing 22 points in this game, which he has 17 now. If he has 22, he will become the 8th all-time leading scorer in Lexington high school basketball history, surpassing former Dunbar star Darnell Burton.
Tates Creek really needs to have a good possession right here. Need to take care of the ball. Bryan Station has 13 points off of turnovers, and Commodores are down 11. I think it tells his tale right there.
Yes, Hobbin Rich will have it for Tates Creek around to Issa. Now Franklin swerves in. High arcing three. And Amari Owens with a rebound. As Owens probes his way, Torrance Sanford arcs a three. Got it!
Who said they can't shoot? Torrance Sanford knocking down 2 threes to start the second half. Great pass by Amari Owens.
Game high, 14-point Bryan Station advantage. Tom Hobbinrich off that mark. Tayshawn Adams with a rebound. Torrance Sanford up, and Chris Owens with the putback. And this is vintage Bryan Station basketball.
Really is. Tates Creek is in the danger zone right now. They've let this lead, which was 5 at the half, balloon up. And Coach Belcher really needs to get down and have a conversation with these guys. Tell them to settle down, try to get some baskets, find some points somewhere.
You had Chris Owens with that 7-point flurry in the first half, which was so key. And now Torrance Sanford with 2 big threes. As Bryan Station with a 42-26 lead.
Yeah, Station has done exactly what they wanted to do. Come out fast and quick. And they're at the point where they can put this game away if they continue to go on these runs. Tates Creek has to take care of the basketball. They need to continue to get a good shot. Last possession was a good possession. They moved the ball from side to side. They got Stephen Franklin a shot. It was a contested three. They want to get something a little bit better than that. But right now, you can just see the missing. A.J. Slaughter and D.J. Searwright is showing up in an ugly way right now.
And an official stoppage. Not exactly sure why.
I don't know.
We had the resumption out of the timeout, and then the official stopped play briefly again.
Is it thumbs up? Didn't really get to see an explanation from the referees or anything.
Might be due to the hot dog aroma, which is quite strong beneath us.
Man, I haven't eaten all day. It smells like a steak right now.
Stephen Franklin will inbound to Tates Creek, scoreless to start this second half. Bryan Station on a 12-0 beginning.
Try the elevator screenplay there to get Hobbinrich a shot. Bryan Station did a really good job of defending that.
Hobbinrich trying to stranglehold his way in, and he got the roll.
That's what he's going to have to do. Shot's not falling tonight. He's got to attack. He had the smaller Torrance Sanford on him. Take advantage of it. Get to the basket. Get a layup.
Tom Hobbinrich now with 9. That's going to break an 11-0 spurt in this second half for Bryan Station. As Chris Owens drives. Did not get the call there, and Tates Creek with a rebound. And a steal by Tayshawn Adams, number 35, as Bryan Station lob. Chris Owens delivers.
Right. Versatility shown by Tayshawn Adams there. Owens just having himself a ball game tonight.
And Franklin is fouled. And while we have a moment, we're going to readjust the score. We were correct the first time, and the official score was a point shy. Now it's correct at 45-28. Hamza Issa will inbound underneath.
Station in a 1-2-2 zone here. Half-court press. Tates gets the ball in the middle like they need to.
And a bank shot going to go in.
Auburn Rich starting to feel it now. It's 2 possessions back-to-back. He gets a bucket. Getting inside in the paint and then right outside it. So it's a good sign for Tates Creek.
It's 45-30 as Auburn Rich now with 11. Tayshawn Adams inside the teeth of that defense, rams it in.
That's the key to beating zones. You bust the zone by getting the ball in the middle. Tayshawn caught the ball in a wing, drove. Nobody stopped him.
Foul on Landon Bates as Tayshawn Adams back to the free throw line. Adams now with 11. 4:40 remaining in this first half. And you made the point earlier, Tates Creek again without A.J. Slaughter, DJ Seawright. A lot of points off the table, and Sanford is having a second half. That's points 7 and 8.
All in the second half. Really done. But yeah, it's not just the points that they're missing. They're missing the poise. There you go.
Great follow.
Really well done there by Carson Bell. He's going to have to step up and start making some shots and make some plays. But it's the poise that you miss from A.J. Slaughter and DJ Seawright. They're used to playing in varsity games. They're used to handling the basketball and the pressure. These other guys just aren't accustomed to that, and it's showing up in the turnovers.
Chris Owens arcs it in the corner. Tayshawn Adams hoist one. And a rebound secured by number 12, Hamza Issa, as Franklin up and in.
Thought he could have passed that ahead, but got there and got the finish.
Yeah, Landon Bates was camped out underneath.
Yeah.
50-34.
Oh.
Bryan Station led by 5 at the half, and Amari Owens cooking now for 2 more.
That's just a tough move. Quick behind the back move. Got the freedom space. Knocks down the midi.
Owens, dead-eye 3, swish. In a full timeout for Tates Creek. That will leave them with 1, a 15-point Bryan Station lead. We'll step aside. More coverage live from Tates Creek High School right after this timeout.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
Stay tuned for our Cartown Kia post-game report. We'll chat with the winning coach and also take a look ahead to tomorrow night's high school basketball action on Glycod. Robbie will be with Noah Frary at Bourbon County as Scott County. First look at Sean Wood's group this year.
Looking forward to that matchup. I haven't seen Coach Wood's kids play, and excited to see what he's putting together up there in Scott County.
So Tates Creek burning through timeouts and really haven't had too many choices as they try to stay in this game. It was a 5-point Bryan Station lead at half. They were up by 2 with 4 seconds in the half, and then had a miraculous 3-point play, and they have owned the first 5 minutes of this third quarter.
Definitely dominated the second half so far. The good sign for Tates Creek is Hobbin Rich has found his shot. He's found his stroke, and that's the guy that you really want to be able to do that, because he can make some threes and get them back in the game.
Strong drive and a punctuation finish by Britton Johnson.
Well, they're not going to get back in the game if they continue to give uncontested layups.
There's Carson Bell driving, and he'll be fouled and hit to the line. Bryan Station just with a bevy of offensive players tonight. A lot of contributions off that bench.
Yeah, they really are getting contributions from guys that you don't really expect to do this. They're really a two-headed monster with Tayshaun Adams and Amari Owens, but getting big-time contributions from Torrance Sanford as well as Chris Owens.
And that one's going to stay in for Creek with 2:48 now in this third quarter.
Brady Manning back in the game for Tates Creek.
Brady hit a couple of big threes in that second quarter to bring Tates Creek. Actually had a 2-point lead at one point in that stanza.
He was really the key for Tates Creek in the first half. Let's see if he can get that fire back now that Hobbenrich is going. Let's see if they can both get going and get back in the game.
There's Tayshaun Adams. Great extra pass. Going to free up a three for Kamani Barber.
Great shot. What an extra pass. The quick reversal of the basketball. Make the extra pass. Kamani Barber was ready to shoot.
Landon Bates, great fake by the big. Not once, but twice.
Nice composure. Ball fakes. Underutilized in today's game, but well done.
57-40. Station in command with 2 minutes left, and you had Amari Owens and Chris Owens in the first half doing all the scoring. It's been very balanced for the defenders in this quarter. Sanford, Barber, Britton Johnson has scored.
Coach Ligon has to like that. At this point in the season, getting contributions from other players is what he wants.
Amari Owens stares at a three, glances off to the left. How about Sanford racing down?
Smallest guy on the court gets the rebound.
And Station will recycle. Poked away by Hobbenrich. And Franklin, I don't think, was expecting that pass. There's Amari Owens for the basket.
Brady Manning did the right thing. You can't foul there. He's got to stay in the game. Just give up the 2 points. Amari's going to make it anyway. Stay in the game and try to fight.
There's Hobbenrich trying to answer high off the window, and Amari, number 5, snares it for Station.
Bit out of control there.
And Issa on the backside for Creek.
Got to give it. Got to give it.
There you do. Hobbenrich wide open.
Oh.
Did not get the roll. Britton Johnson flanked for that rebound, and it's going to pinball right to Issa. Bates up and in.
Again with the shot fake. Well done. Tates Creek not giving up. Down 17. Got an uphill battle, but they're still fighting.
Landon Bates, couple of big baskets in this quarter. That's off, and Hobbenrich out with it to Franklin. How about a hat trick for Landon?
There we go. Way to make a contribution, big fella.
With 18 seconds remaining in this third quarter, Landon Bates, 6 in limited time.
And he's gassed.
8 seconds in the third. There's Amari Owens up and in. And Station is the first to 60, and that's going to take us to the fourth. Bryan Station outscoring Creek by 12 in the third, and they lead after 3, 61-44 from Glycon.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Bluegrass Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're affordable, like you've got a great chance to graduate with little to no debt. Affordable, flexible, with in-person, online, and hybrid programs. And you can easily transfer your credits to continue on to a 4-year university. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Welcome back to Tates Creek High School. Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod. Bryan Station leading the homestanding Commodores 61-44. Stephen Franklin trying a near wing three.
Oh, big time.
And
rebound.
ripped out of there by Hobbenrich of Creek. Now Ratliff prancing baseline. Stephen Franklin again. Yes!
Nice shot there. Tates Creek getting on the boards. Hobbenrich didn't get the board. Tayshawn Adams went up there high, but Hobbenrich was waiting. Stole that, gave him extra possession. They get 3 points out of it.
So Tates Creek trying to hang around. They had a 2-point lead at the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. Amari Owens with the answer.
Showing his range there.
So Owens now surpassing Darnell Burton at number 8 all-time in Lexington High School history. That's off, going to swirl out by Luke Ratliff. And Bryan Station in command. Amari up and in through contact.
The strength that it takes to be able to take that in the chest and still finish. That's a big-time move.
And Bates at 6'5", he took the worst of that blow.
He did. He lost. He lost. That's just the type of specimen that Amari Owens is. He is. He doesn't look crazy big, like he doesn't have muscles yet because he's in high school, but he is a strong kid.
High watermark lead. Station leading by 20. 30-second timeout. We will take a quick pause. Now this from Apex Driving School from Glycod.
To safe, confident driving starts at Apex Driving School. Apex is family-owned and operated, offering teen and adult driving lessons given by state-certified instructors. They also provide a wide range of services, including classroom instruction, freeway interstate driving, and road test prep. Register today. Apex Driving School, where learning to drive feels like family.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
Chris Labar, Ravi Moss. Our camera operator is John Strange. Welcome back tonight to Tates Creek High School. Bryan Station on top of the Commodores 67-47. And the Commodores will inbound. So what's the plan offensively for Tates Creek to try to get some points in a hurry?
Well, I thought they were going to come out with some set plays, but let that guy shoot. They're going to have to shoot threes to get back in this ball game.
Tayshawn Adams from Amari Owens. Adams accelerates for 2.
More than anything, though, it's defending. Tates Creek has not been able to stop Bryan Station from getting to the basket and or scoring points in the paint.
There's an answered 3. That's Brady Manning, his 3rd 3 tonight.
They're going to need more of that, but they're going to need to do some things at this end of the court. They got to stop somebody. It's going to be tough. They have to play man-to-man because they're down 19 points, so they're going to have to – no, they're still in the zone. They're going to have to try to defend, keep them out of the paint. Bryan Station content to just dribble it out and make them come guard them.
And number 2, Braden Payne, offered Amari some assistance. He said no thanks. Did Owens? He waved him off.
Yeah, I got this.
And a held ball.
Possession stays with Bryan Station.
It will be defender's ball. Take a look at the Bryan Station upcoming schedule. We'll see them twice here next week. Some big games both Tuesday and Friday. The big doubleheader at Douglas, and then Friday they'll host Henry Clay, two of their arch rivals. So Amari Owens swerving inside the lane. Did not get that roll. And he's going to tangle up with Luke Ratliff and a foul underneath. Well, that's on Tates Creek.
Yeah, got a little tangled up down there. I think Amari Owens just pulled one over on him, though. It's a veteran move.
He has played in so many games. And you've been following him for a long time. At what point in his journey to where he is now did you know he had that it factor?
Middle school, you just saw that he got it because he loves the game. You just always, every time I saw him, he was working out. He was trying to get better. He was shooting shots. And then he got in the game, and he was just trying to perform. And his motor and his will to win basketball games, it's something that you don't see a lot of. And usually when you see it out of these kids, they're the kids that go Division I and go on to make an impact playing basketball. So middle school was a clear sign that he was talented, he was gifted, and he was going to be willing to put in the work to get to where he's going now.
And to be part of the Atlantic Sun Conference, which is a very talented league, some really good teams in that league over the last handful of years.
Good towel down there.
Some perspiration there being absorbed. With 5:35. And Tayshawn Adams will collect the inbound and draw a foul.
Yeah, Tates Creek just didn't communicate on that. They had two guys guarding Amari Owens out, trying to keep the ball away from him, and they just left Tayshawn Adams split right down the middle to the line for two.
Yeah, Tayshawn, 3-year starter, will steer that one in.
Tayshawn hasn't had to score a lot tonight. Got a lot of contribution from other guys. And they're enjoying a 21-point lead right now.
5:30 remaining, so Station on the cusp of their 10th win against a very challenging schedule. And they're not being discussed as much as they have been in the past inside this 11th region, but they're going to be something else.
They are, especially if they continue to get contributions from the others. Other guys step up. Chris Owens, Torrance Sanford making threes. Imani Barber making threes.
Stephen Franklin off the mark. And there's Amari Owens inside the lane. Good defense by Brady Manning.
Ratliff showing off the handle.
Hobbin Rich camps out for three. That one short and ripped down by 35 Tayshawn Adams. Here's Chris Owens knocking it in. Owens now in double figures. Extra pass. Luke Ratliff flings one long. And dug out again by Tayshawn Adams. And Hobbinrich there to pluck it out for Tates Creek. There's Ratliff. Things a bit disjointed right now.
Yeah, we're getting to that point in the game. 23-point game with 4 minutes to go. Both teams are just kind of out of sorts right now.
Commodores going to call, I believe, their last time out. We'll keep things here as we look at their upcoming schedule. 3 straight on the road, Lex Cath, GRC, and then Dixie Heights.
Lex Catholic, GRC back-to-back.
It's a tough week. Tough week.
Listen, Coach Belcher's down there looking at ankles right now saying, AJ, how we doing, big fella? Can we get you back? Because we're going to need you.
Yeah, again, the Commodores without AJ Slaughter, 5'11" sophomore, double-figure score, and fellow sophomore DJ Seawright, 6-point per game score. Optimistically, they hope to have both those guys in the next couple of weeks.
You're going to need them. Going to need them.
And for Station, again, to have the balance that they have. And over the time, they've not always played within themselves, but tonight I think they played really well in control for the most part.
They really did. Nobody tries to force anything on Bryan Station. That's what you have to be excited about if you're Coach Ligon. Just because they kind of let the game come to them. They know who their guy is. Amari Owens is their guy. Tayshawn Adams is their second guy. And all the others are just kind of fill-ins. And when they've had the opportunity to come up and show up and do what they needed to do, they've done that tonight. And if they continue to show up like that, they can make some noise in this region.
So Creek to inbound.
Gotta get it in.
And cutting to the basket, that's a clever inbound. There's an open three. Carson Bell off the mark with that.
Uh-oh.
And Amari going to lob to Adams.
Yep.
And Tayshawn flushes it in.
Go get it, big fella.
And there's two more. Things really getting out of hand. And Creek could not respond there. Stephen Franklin with the putback miss. And Station emptying their bench. And there's two more.
Yep, it's turned into pickup. It is turned into pickup.
Again, this was a 5-point lead at half for Station. There's a Tates Creek three, going to be short from Israel Brown. And the dead ball will net 5 new Station players. So we take one more look at the Owens to Tayshawn Jam.
Yeah, Amari saw him about halfway down the court, probably the same time I did. Saw him streaking, knew he was going to throw it up to the big fella. Let's make a highlight. That'll go on the highlight reel.
Oh, we've got a moment. Let's take a look at this. Champ Ligon, not much he's not done in this game, but amongst 11th region coaches, 4th all-time in wins.
Wow. That's impressive.
And you see the two above him.
Yeah, Coach Salzman.
Feldhouse and a who's who. Steve Wright at Madison Southern, but Champ Ligon. The one thing missing is that deep run in the state tournament, and you certainly, as a Station fan, as many are, would hope that that could potentially occur this year.
You really want to. They've got. When you have a guy as explosive as Amari Owens, you have a chance. I mean, it's a tough region. That's the bottom line. I mean, he plays in one of the hardest regions in the state. So making that run is not an easy thing, and you got to have a special team or special players. He does have that special player in Amari Owens.
Braden Payne inbounding, and that's going to trickle out for Britton Johnson, and the putback goes in.
Big Flaco Roberts.
It's 81-50. A lot of subs for both teams on the floor.
Yeah, this looks like the lineups that we saw before this game.
Which was an evenly matched JV game, and Roberts a little overzealous on that deflection.
Yeah, if you're Tates Creek, you just were undermanned. You didn't have your team, you didn't have your full roster, so you can't get too disappointed in this one. Just kind of got to lick your wounds and learn from it, grow from it, understand how important and how valuable the basketball is. And then when you get your guys back, make sure that they understand that, take care of it, and try to get better going forward.
There's Greg Mason Bell on the drive. Crafty basket.
Nice.
Mason Bell, 5'8" freshman. It's a well-executed play. Going to be off from Johnson. And Tates Creek at the 2-minute mark. Here's a shot that's off. Elijah Bojang, football player, takes it strong, did not get that roll. And Johnson rips it away and puts it back in. I beg your pardon, that's Roberts. That's Kaliko Roberts, and Tates Creek going to call timeout. I think Champ just wants to get another couple of student athletes in. JeAndre Shearer is on, number 45. Also number 51, Marquez Simpson. So if they've suited up in green, they've played in this varsity game tonight.
You got to love that. They're there every day in practice. They go through everything everybody else does. Give them a little shine.
I think the same can be said for Creek as they've emptied their bench as well. And a big three, that's Grant Hatton, the freshman.
Get there and shoot your shot, young fella.
Now this is fun to watch by these young guys.
It really is.
That's off. It's going to be scooped up in the corner by Mason Bell. And Tates Creek will have it. That's going to be off from Russ Bondarenko with 1 minute left.
Cool opportunity for these kids.
Kaiser off the mark. Marquez Simpson, there's two.
In there.
So Simpson, his first field goal. And the lead at 30. It's never been larger tonight for Station.
Deep.
It was Lucas Salyer that heaved one from deep with 28 seconds left, and Station with numbers. And great effort on both sides right now.
Really is, really is. Unfortunately, he's got to understand the ref is probably not going to call a foul or blow the whistle right now. May have been a foul in the JV game, but we're going to let that one ride. Refs have put the whistles in their pocket at this point.
Elijah Bojang, great inbound to Kaiser. It's deflected out with 18.2 before we get much further into this one. Thanks, as always, to Larry Pointer, the athletic director of Tates Creek, for having us tonight. Wonderful facilities. Always love coming to Center Parkway. Kaiser's shot is long. Bojang off. And Tates Creek digs out the rebound. That's Jamon Jackson. And the clock finally will stop. The clock operator had some struggles tonight. That's not the easiest task.
It's tough. They've been intentional.
With 4.3 remaining, Mason Bell wants two more. And that's going to close things tonight, in which Bryan Station earns their 10th win of the season as they defeat Tates Creek tonight, 85-55. More coverage coming up. Our Cartown Kia post-game report is on the other side. We'll chat with the winning coach. We'll also have a look at some highlights and your final numbers. Bryan Station 85, Tates Creek 55 on Glycod.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Paramedics do the incredible. They help save lives. And so can you, by donating at CSL Plasma. Your plasma donation can help create 24 critical life-saving medicines. And you can be rewarded for your generosity. Every plasma donation can do so much for so many. Do the amazing. Help save lives. Donate plasma today at your local CSL Plasma Center.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Make a bold impression when you show up in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Save $4,250 off a new 2024 Kia Sorento, or lease for $279 down and $279 per month. And new 2024 Kia Fortes, just $229 down and $229 per month. Or save more with rates as low as 0.9%.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Give them something to talk about in a new Kia from Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Cartown Kia. your dealership for unmatched design, performance, and savings at 3120 Lexington Road in Nicholasville. Visit CartownKiaUSA.com.
Very impressive performance tonight, especially in the second half for Bryan Station. Again, at half, only by 5, Ravi. But, boy, they were something else in the second and that big stretch to start the third quarter.
Really poured it on to start the third quarter. Went on a 6-0 run, 7-0 run, 8-0 run, and it just never looked back. And poured it on, and then Amari Owens got going, and they basically just out-athleted these guys from Tates Creek. Tates Creek was undermanned, and it showed, especially in the second half. And Bryan Station just had their way.
Final numbers presented by Hope is here. Stellar field goal percentage shooting for Bryan Station, just under 60% and +4 on the backboard. But again, just controlling things in a very well-balanced scoring affair.
Definitely. Amari Owens was the guy, focal point, but the others, other than Tayshawn Adams, other than Amari Owens, Torrance Sanford got in there, knocked down his shots. Kamani Barber got in there, knocked down his shots. And Chris Owens had a phenomenal game from start to finish. He was there in the first half scoring points and then continued on into the second half. So very, very balanced attack tonight from Bryan Station.
So Amari Owens, 8th now all-time in Lexington high school basketball history. He had 29 points tonight, so he surpassed former Dunbar standout Darnell Burton for that feat. Tayshawn Adams, a quiet 20 tonight.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had 20, but, I mean, they were scoring in the paint at will. Tates Creek didn't put up much of a fight when it came to that, and that's really what the difference in the basketball game was. Turnovers for Tates Creek and just the points in the paint by Bryan Station.
So 4 double-figure scores for Station again. Amari 29, Tayshawn Adams 20, Chris Owens 15, Torrance Sanford with 10 for Tates Creek. 2 double-figure scores. Tom Hobbenrich with 14 and Stephen Franklin with 13. But for Hobbenrich, only 2 of 11 from three-point range.
Struggled today. Early, he really didn't get going. Had some really good looks in the first quarter that just didn't fall. Never really got on track. Got on track late in the third quarter, but by that time, Bryan Station had kind of gone on the run, and the game was a bit out of touch.
We'll take one more timeout. We'll be back with a bit later with Bryan Station head coach Champ Ligon, also your most outstanding players. That and more. It's Central Kentucky High School basketball on Glycod.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Bluegrass Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're affordable, like you've got a great chance to graduate with little to no debt. Affordable, flexible, with in-person, online, and hybrid programs. And you can easily transfer your credits to continue on to a 4-year university. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
You're struggling with something in school. Sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
Going into halftime when you were able to set up that play. Talk about that pass, that play, and how it led to the spark in the second half.
That's a play that we call Liberty, and it's kind of the Duke play from way back in the day.
It's tough, Coach.
And I tried to do that earlier in the year, and I stuck my kid Ollie in the game, and it's like, and we didn't have any timeouts left, and he just like took the ball and threw it like in, right to the nearest guy. I'm going like, Ollie, why do you think I put you in the game? And he goes, oh, you wanted me to throw it long. And I'm going, yes, I did. So tonight I'm like, Ollie, throwing it to Tay. Throwing it to Tay.
Yeah.
And Tay made a great catch and a great finish right at the half. That changed the whole momentum of the game.
It really did. It really did. That changed the game from 2 points to 5 points. And then in the third quarter, you guys just came out and poured it on. What'd you say to those boys at halftime?
Well, Tates Creek was just out hustling us for loose balls and out rebounding us. So the talk got a little colorful, not as colorful as some, but a little colorful. And like I just said, we got to rebound. You've got to contest their shots. You've got to limit them to one rebound. And when the ball's on the floor, you've got to get it, not them. And I think the guys responded well.
The message was received loud and clear. I'll get you out of here after this. Let's talk about Amari Owens and his performance tonight, exactly what he brought to the court.
Well, Amari brings explosiveness and excitement every night out. And, he was struggling a little bit. His numbers wouldn't really show that. Mm-hmm. But, he came out in the second half and made some passes, like right off the bat, passed to Papa for a three, mm-hmm. assist there. He made a couple assists to Tayshawn. Yep. So he kind of got us started. And then once we get rolling, he is such a good defensive player that, he gets a couple steals and gets an open floor. Now either he's getting a layup or somebody else is getting a wide open shot.
Yeah, he really did a great job of letting the game come to him, and the others really made their shots when it was their time. You guys got a lot of contributions from the bench. Talk about that and the importance of that going forward.
Well, we had our one kid, Tyler Crutcher, who's really been playing big minutes for us, was injured. And then Ethan Owens, who's been injured, has been coming back. So this was an opportunity for him to step up, and he stepped up in a big way. I think he was 8 for 10 from the field and had 17 points. And that's really – he's been an offensive spark plug for us really all summer long in preseason. Then he got injured. So you can see when we get another score that scoreboard starts lighting up a little bit.
It made a big difference. He really did affect the game in a very, very positive way.
Yes.
You guys look really, really good, Coach. Congratulations on your win. And, again, here with Coach Champ Ligon for Bryan Station and their big win over Tates Creek here on Glycod.
Thank you.
on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Sports have influenced my life in a tremendous way. I'm able to see all these new opportunities and meet all these great new people. My interests outside of basketball are trying to relax and hang out with my friends and explore Louisville itself.
I know I'm more successful because of the positive choices I've made and actions I've taken.
My name is Kanai Roots, and I'm better without it.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Basketball on Glycod.
Tonight's most outstanding players are presented by Carpenter's Local 1650. You can build your winning career today. Amari Owens' tremendous performance, and he didn't really have a volume number of shots like he's had before.
Yeah, he didn't really have to take a lot of shots. He was extremely efficient because he was able to get to the basket, and that's what he does best, and Tates Creek wasn't able to take him away from him. He got downhill, got to the basket, got to his left hand as often as he wanted to, and shot a really, really high percentage to get to his 29 points tonight.
And for Tates Creek, we'll go with Brady Manning, 3 of 5, and he did some really good things beyond scoring.
He really did. He affected the game in a lot of different ways. He was making shots, making threes, keeping them in the game that everybody sees, but he was also taking charges, getting deflections, getting extra rebounds, keeping the ball alive. So he really did everything that he could to keep Tates Creek in this game today. Got in a little foul trouble, had to sit for a while, but he was a very, very bright spot for these Commodores.
Take a look at our upcoming schedule presented by our dear friends at New Vista. They see the good ahead. Trio of games coming up here in the next few days. We'll have tomorrow night, Ravi will be with Noah Frary for Scott County and Bourbon County. Then a big doubleheader Tuesday on the farm between Bryan Station and Frederick Douglass. So that'll do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our growing free-to-watch YouTube platform. Final score tonight, Bryan Station 85, Tates Creek 55. For executive producer Steve Bird, camera operator John Strange, and Robbie Moss, I'm Chris Labar. Good night. We'll see you soon for more high school basketball live on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Central Kentucky High School Basketball, presented by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for your world. Tonight's game was brought to you by Man O' War Harley-Davidson, 100% Kentucky owned and operated. New Vista, we see the good ahead. Tim Short Auto Plaza, take the short drive to satisfaction. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling. Elite Building Products in Nicholasville, where you'll find top quality products for your home. Cartown Kia, movement that inspires. Carpenter's Local 1650, build your winning career today. And by Suntime Pools and Spas and Apex Driving School.
Visit Glycod.com and follow us on social media for information about upcoming broadcasts and other high school sports content. Thank you for watching this live sports presentation